What's going on, YouTube family? What's going on? My name is Sade Pierce, and I have a discussion that I want to talk to you guys about. When I was 3, I got taken away from my mom due to a drug addiction. And I was put in foster care for about till I was 9. So my mom did get me back when I was 9. But I want to talk to you about the things that I went through in foster care. I lived in a house with mental challenged children. I would say about 5 to 6 mentally challenged children and myself. And that was really hard for me because it was scary. I was only 3 at the time. In the middle of the night, I woke up one night and I'm going to the bathroom and it's dark. One of the children chased me down the steps and I jumped off the step trying to wake my great aunt up. It was her foster care, and slipped and bust my lip. So it was real bad. So they transferred me to another aunt house, which was a great aunt. And when I got there, my mom had visitation. My sister used to try to take me or sneak me to see my mom. When I say this lady was possessive, she was very possessive. She would ask me, well, did you go and see your mother? And I'll say no. She would slap me in my face. She would make me scrub my face with bleach. She had got to the point that she just wanted full custody of me, didn't want to give me back to my mother. And it was real hard for me. I could remember days. Her cat jumped up one day and scratched my face up, like literally scratched my face up. At this time, my dad, he was an alcoholic. My mom, she was on drugs. And it was just hard and miserable for me. And the reason I'm telling you guys this story, because I would like for it to touch other people that's going through or maybe have been through situations that I've been through. And there's a lot of people that know me and don't know my story. And I know everyone have a story, but everyone's story is not the same. So this is my story. And a lot of people that know me as well only know when I got back with my mom from the age of 9. That's the only image that they have of me, but they don't know what I went through before. It's like she would drop me off places and I would run out the house with no shoes on behind her. It was like a miserable life at that point in time. That's why I try to teach my children, be thankful. Be thankful for your parents. Be thankful for what you have in life. Also, I want to say this. Respect your parents. Because I only got to know my mom from 9 to 14 years old. When I turned 14, me and her was at home together, and she had a massive heart attack. Okay. I keep smiling to push through all the pain. Yeah. So when she had that heart attack, you guys, I did not know what to do, what way to go, what to think. And from 9 to 14 years old is all I knew of my mother. And she tried to teach me as much as she could. But it's very important to love your parents. Love your parents. I had a very hard childhood, but one thing that I can say, I prayed each and every night, each and every day, that one of my parents will come back for me. Because when I say this lady was very, very strict, and I mean, I used to chew bubble gum as a child and had to spit the sugar out. You know, and the things that I had to go through, I tell my daughter all the time, baby, you don't want to be in foster care. That's somewhere you don't want to be. So to all you foster parents out there, it's not really in your heart to get a child and take care of her for her or him, don't do it. Because the damage that grows up with a child into adulthood is crazy. So if that's not what you in it for, you just in it for a check, leave it alone. Please leave it alone, because you will damage children. And it's crazy. Sometimes I sit back and think, like, you know, the things that I had to go through is just ridiculous. But honor your mother, your father, you know, while they are here. Because let me tell you, when they gone, ain't no coming back. You know, that's why I've learned to do, I had to learn at an early age to do things on my own. And my sister, yes, my sister, I have an older sister. She was there as much as she could be. And, you know, but she had to work and start her life and do things. And she would come through and pick me up on visitation days for me to see my mom. And sometimes we would go there and she wouldn't be there in the place where I had to visit her at. So I just thank God for where He brought me. And to you guys that know me but don't know my story, this is my story before 9, before you guys knew me. So I have not always been spoiled. It has not always been easy. Like I said, from 3 to 9, I used to lay in the bed every night and cry, try to call phone numbers that I didn't know who I was calling, thinking it was mama or daddy was going to pick up. And that's a little bit of my story. And this is part 1. I'm coming back with more. It's going to be a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4. So you guys tune in, subscribe, like. I'm just trying to do what I could do to build my family up, to be better people. And I'm always generous. I'm always trying to help people. So you guys subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.